Hello, Toby Jones here and welcome back to the channel. Today's video is very much an impromptu one, off the cuff, but it's not a complex idea, it's pretty simple. This, as a working title, is an ode to special features, and more broadly, more loosely, an ode to bonus content. I got the inspiration for this video yesterday after watching for the first time this very special film. It was an absolute brilliant film. I rated it 9 out of 10, one of my favourite films of the year so far. Not released in 2024, but one of my favourite films I've watched this year, released in 1994. Keanu Reeves, very fresh-faced Keanu Reeves, only 29 or 30 at this point, in Speed. And this is the special edition disc. Of course, full of special features. And the inspiration for this video came from watching this film, and then I don't know if you can see on the back, look at the list of special features. So the special features, just where I've got my finger, you've got all these special features on disc 1. So what's that? That's 5 different features. And then look at disc 2. There are that many special features, it is bonkers. It doesn't give some covers sometimes give the exact running time of the special features as well. This doesn't, but all I can say is the documenting the making of Speed, which I have watched, is about 25 minutes long. There's then 5 featurettes, which are 45 minutes, cast and crew interviews, which is 30 minutes. So I reckon you get at least the film's runtime of 110 minutes out of the special features. So you're getting double the bang for your buck with this special edition. And the inspiration comes particularly from Speed, in that a couple of months ago I had actually booked to go and see this film. Never seen it before yesterday. I booked to go and see it in my local cinema for the 30th anniversary screening. And the reason I've done that, I have a limitless card at my local Odeon, which means I pay a flat fee a month and I go and see as much as I want to go and see that month. So anything that's intriguing that comes up, I tend to book up, which of course includes Speed. Now, about a week before I was due to go, I was in a charity shop rummaging about, and of course I found this for 50p. So I figured I'll buy the film and not bother going to the cinema, not bother with the drive, and that was that. Admittedly, I left the film for a couple of months, watched it yesterday, and I had a bit of a gripe that it was a really good action film, but it would have been even better seeing it in the cinema. Now, yes, I could have seen it in the cinema, but would I have seen the making of Speed, the documentary, which focuses on the cast and crew, and in particular a couple of the real big stunts that they did for this film? Because I looked and I thought, is this all CGI or is it practical effects? I thought it was practical effects, and it was a mix of the two. But it wasn't until I watched that documentary that I figured that out. Now, I looked, interestingly, for this documentary elsewhere, because I thought, well, if I hadn't have watched it on DVD, could I have got this documentary? Because that's an antidote to this whole physical media idea, isn't it? If I could have watched this documentary somewhere else, I wouldn't have needed the DVD. And the answer to that is yes, the documentary is available on YouTube, and for anybody who has watched the film Speed, I'd recommend watching that documentary as a touch point. Now, I don't know if all of the special features and all the bits and bobs are available on YouTube or other free platforms without getting it through illegal means. But equally, if I hadn't have watched this on DVD, would I have really gone to YouTube to watch the making of Speed? Would I have known that existed? Of course I wouldn't, because it wouldn't have been advertised in the cinema or anything like that. It's only when I looked, realised it was a special edition, and through intrigue thought, what's on the second disc? Because normally you tend to get audio commentaries from either the director, the main actor, that sort of thing. Unless it's a film, I don't think I've actually ever watched an audio commentary. I know some people are really into it. If it was a film I really loved, maybe it might be something that I might get myself into, but realistically, I've just watched the film. Am I really going to watch it again with audio commentary? Doubtful. It would probably be something that I did if it was a real top tier film that I've watched many times before. But in with this, you've got an audio commentary with the director, an audio commentary with the producers, the making of Speed, 5 extended scenes, 5 featurettes, multi-angle stunt sequences, cast and crew interviews, image galleries, 11 TV spots, production notes, the music video from Billy Idol, now I guess you get that on YouTube, the theatrical trailer, and interactive animated menus. All adds to the experience in my point of view. Now that's Speed. Additional inspiration came from this, and I've never really thought of this before. Came from not one of the best Terminator films, but Terminator 3, Rise of the Machines, released in 2003. I've just recently watched the Terminator series, and if you want to hear me talk about the Terminator series, please let me know down in the comments. I'd like to do some more film-related content on the channel as well. But right at the start of this DVD, whether you go for the special features or not, you are greeted by Arnold Schwarzenegger, which I guess isn't really a surprise given this is a Terminator film, but this is the man himself. And he says at the start, before the film starts, got an introduction thanking you for buying this DVD that has been made with all the love and care that's been put into the film. And there's an availability for audio commentary from him. I think there's an audio commentary from Arnie and possibly, yes, from the director as well, Jonathan Mostow. And that line made me think, thank you for buying our DVD that we've put together. And I must admit, I thought for a long time that a DVD is almost like just a form of media, a form of putting the film on. But that comment really made me think that it's almost like a package. And I guess that's what physical media is, isn't it? It's a package. It's something that you buy, you take home, and in some cases, some rare cases, I've looked at a few in my wardrobe just as a bit of a sample now, and there are a few, unlike this and Speed, which are just the film. Nothing else, just the film. You can have subtitles, you can have the additional options, but in terms of bonus content, there's nothing. And you get music like that, don't you? You get some CDs that just have the disc, have a bit of a crappy booklet, that tends to be the old CDs, and nothing else. But with music, you can also get stuff like this, which I have shown before. And this really, I guess, is a form of special feature. So this is the 50th anniversary of Scorpions' Blackout CD, released in 1982. For those of you who don't follow Scorpions, don't get too hooked up in the whole 50th anniversary idea. But this has the normal CD. It has 4 bonus tracks, which is 16 minutes of content. A bonus DVD with a concert, which is 40 odd minutes long. And then a documentary of 45 minutes long as well. So you're not only getting the album, you're getting 4 bonus tracks, you're getting a bonus DVD with a concert, and a bonus DVD with a documentary. Now that bonus DVD and the documentary could be a product in itself. You can buy concert DVDs, can't you? You could buy, I guess it's loose, but maybe you could buy, maybe there has been a business of behind the scenes of such and such. You'd probably have to do it as a franchise to really make it marketable rather than just one film. But, I don't know, behind the scenes of Bond and make that a DVD. So it's a marketable idea. But no, they've put it in the whole package. And I thought, is this something maybe that was done in the past? You know, this Speed is a special edition. It was released in 2002, 8 years after the original. I haven't researched because I've only thought about it talking aloud. I wonder if the original film has all of these special features. I can't answer that. But I did wonder to myself, is it something that's dying out? So I had a look at some more recent DVDs that I own. And these first couple are Liam Neeson flicks. First one being Cold Pursuit, released in 2019. So fairly recent. As somebody who listens to 70s music, 2019 is right round the corner. And believe it or not, this film it's actually not called special features, it's called extras. So we have deleted scenes, a featurette, Welcome to Keo, which is where the film's set, Liam Neeson, the main actor, and Hans Petter Moland, the director, interviews with those guys, and okay, the trailer, which isn't really much of a bonus, but still, bonus content. Another Liam Neeson film, this time on Blu-ray, The Commuter. And although there's not as much with this, we still have an interview with Liam Neeson, see the little red split there, and a making of featurette. Number 3, another Bond film, No Time to Die. It already runs for 2.5 hours. Who would want more bonus features? I have a couple of gripes with No Time to Die. We have 4 bonus features on this DVD. Anatomy of a Scene, Keeping It Real, A Global Journey, and Designing Bond. And the special features, they run for 35 minutes. So you've got a 2.5 hour film, 30 odd minutes of special features, so as a percentage, that's about another, so 30 of 150, that's about another 20% value. If you want to call it that. Speed, it's almost as much as the original film, but this is maybe 20% more value. Case 4 of recent DVDs. and Blu-rays. Elvis, a Baz Luhrmann film. This, I really need to re-watch this because this was absolute top tier. When I went to watch this at the cinema 2 years ago, had this as a Blu-ray by request for Christmas, and I really need to re-watch it. But the special features on this, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 special features. Does it give a length? It doesn't give a length of how long they are, but there's a couple of documentary style features which you can see on the back there. If I just put it really close to the camera, you should be able to make it out more clearly. So it's bang for your buck. Something again that I really first got into special features with the James Bond films. So on, I believe, all of the Bond films of this ilk, and by this ilk I mean of the special editions, ultimate editions, the all different editions that I think went all the way up to The World Is Not Enough. And on For Your Eyes Only, Ultimate Edition, 2-disc DVD set, includes Inside For Your Eyes Only. And I believe, I could be wrong, but I know for a lot of the Bond films there is an inside insert name here. And those are about 40 minutes long. And in with that, look at just how many special features. In fact, the special features takes up most of the back cover for Your Eyes Only. And it's not a one-off, because for Octopussy we have 7 special features. One of them being, albeit, a music video, but we have an audio commentary with the director. Inside Octopussy, Designing Bond, the making of, collectible making of booklet. In fact, I wasn't going to touch on this, but I pondered, do DVDs like CDs have booklets? They do. Some of them do. Look at this. Look at this. Fantastic. And it's not the longest booklet ever, but it's a 4 or 5 page booklet detailing the making of Octopussy. Boom. Who wouldn't buy physical media? And that is really the main point of this. One interesting thing, because like the old tale with music, when CDs came and everybody binned their vinyl. Don't bin your DVDs for Blu-rays. By the way, the quality of this is exceptional compared to the DVD. That's another video. There are a lot of special features on this, as you can see in blue. But I don't think this features Inside For Your Eyes Only, which is a great documentary. So, just for that, I'm keeping this. It might take up more space in the collection, but I'm keeping this and keeping this. Now, the whole idea of physical media is to be able to watch things at any time. Because looking at James Bond, those films have been available over the last couple of years, I know, on Amazon Prime, but only for a short time. And do those films, as an add-on, include Inside For Your Eyes Only, Inside Octopussy? Now, those features are regularly available and readily available on YouTube. But if you didn't read the back cover, or didn't watch this video, or be known about it by word of mouth, you would not know about those special features. Therefore, you wouldn't go to YouTube to source them out. So that's where DVD is brilliant for that. There are a lot of films I watch on DVD where, of course, I don't watch the special features, because a lot of films, well, I say a lot of films, but quite a few films is just, okay, it was a decent film. Like CDs, like anything, there are some things that you watch, consume, and think, it's gone to the back of my head, I won't remember that again, perfectly forgettable. And of course, you won't look for any more from that. But for films like Speed, which were exceptional, this, not the best film, but equally an interesting franchise. There's some interesting special features. Roger Moore, my favourite Bond actor. Any bonus for Roger Moore is going to be great. And considering, and I'm having a brain fog now, James Bond, Roger Moore's James Bond was 7 films. So even if it's half an hour per DVD, that's an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, 3.5 hours more of Roger Moore. Boom. Fantastic. And even if it is Daniel Craig's No Time to Die, at least they're bringing back to life for the special features. But that is the discussion point for today's video. I don't want to make it too long and branch out for half an hour or 40 minutes. But that is the whole point of today's video. It's really an ode, a thumbs up to special features. Because it would be very easy, wouldn't it? Just to put a film on a disc on a DVD and that be it. I wonder what... Is it a marketing tool from the studios? Because obviously DVD, a lot of these are old DVDs. They're not in the market anymore. When people made the buying decisions to buy these DVDs, did they really think, oh, I'll buy that because it's got a bonus feature on it? I doubt it. I really doubt it. So why do it? And that whole Schwarzenegger comment has really made me think about that. In that he said, thank you for buying our DVD with all the attention we've put into it. So is it like a package? Is it the whole... This is the whole of this film wrapped into this one package? Or is it just throwaway? Answers on a postcard. Any directors out there, any filmmakers who might, by odd chance, be watching this video, I'd love to know your thoughts below. But if not, if you're an average Joe like me, or James, or Arnold, or T-800... I'm getting into Terminator references that people won't understand. Leave your thoughts down below. But I hope you've enjoyed this quick chat with me today. If you have done, please leave a like down below. Comment your thoughts and subscribe for regular videos. Film is something I've tried to dabble into, but never quite got it. So if it is something you'd like to see, please let me know down in the comments. That would be great to hear. And of course, any music ideas that you'd like to see from me as well. I've been Toby Jones. Thank you for your company. And I'll see you all in the next ramble of mine, which I'm sure will come soon. Thank you for watching, and goodbye for now.